Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to the main event here at UFC 309, ladies and gentlemen. Jon Jones versus Stipe Micic, ladies and gentlemen. This doesn't happen last year at this time, but it did not happen, ladies and gentlemen. Now, both of them in a fight. Jon Jones said he's leaning towards this could be his retirement fight, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be his retirement fight? Or will it be Stipe's too, ladies and gentlemen? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Both men are up there in age. They head to the arena for this main event, ladies and gentlemen, from Madison Square Gardens.
All right, so here he is on this night or any other. He's one of the best heavyweights in the world, the former champion Stipe Miocic. How about the wins list? Francis Ngannou Jr., Dos Santos, Alistair Overeem, and he's looking real in another big one here tonight, DC.
And every one of those guys was him defending the championship, John. That goes to tell you the murderer's row that he had to go through to hold on to that UFC heavyweight championship. A phenomenal boxer, a phenomenal wrestler, great cardio in the new breed of heavyweights that has shot to the top of the world, Stipe Miocic.
Amazing to think where he was after his first UFC main event against Stefan Struve in 2012. Has been largely perfect ever since. All eyes on Stipe yet again here tonight. Stipe Miocic, ready to make his statement here tonight. So with much fanfare, here is Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC heavyweight championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff. Figures to present an even better version here tonight.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps into the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC heavyweight championship title defense. Jon Bones Jones, set to fight Stipe Miocic. Tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC Heavyweight Champion, Stipe Miocic. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, folks, I can barely sit still. This is as big a heavyweight fight as we can put together. Jon Jones taking on the consensus greatest big man in UFC history, Croatia's Stipe Miocic.
Yeah, this is going to be a phenomenal fight. You have two of the GOATs, the greatest heavyweight of all time versus the greatest light heavyweight of all time. How does Miocic handle the range of Jon Jones, and how does Jones handle the power and the high-level boxing of Stipe Miocic? This is a dream matchup. We have wanted to see this one for so long, It finally happens right now.
All right, well-timed leg kick by him there, and a lot of heavy pressure on that lead leg, and he made him pay for it.
Well, we spoke about reach, and the boxer is longer in the arms. The legs are longer than the arms. So by throwing kicks, you can land and stay at range and not run the risk of getting hit by one of those great right hands that the boxer possesses.
Oh, Jones gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are Jon Jones's calling card.
Push kick there to the body. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Jones gets caught by that straight hand. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Well-placed kick there by Miocic, split the guard beautifully there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, beautiful boxing there from Stipe Miocic, former UFC heavyweight champion. Marcus Marinelli really feels like he has taken his striking to the next level. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Oh, big knee to the head. Wow. Jones gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Stay on him. Throwing that jab, no good. Let's go, you can do this. 2 minutes now to go in round one. Takedown defense holds up.
Massive elbow.
Wow, what a head kick. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Pretty good straight punch there by Miocic. Split the guard beautifully there. Jones is caught above the eye. Wow, vicious uppercut.
Massive knee lands from the side clinch.
Clean with the right hook. Slips that left hand.
He's got that single collar tie locked in. Oh, nice little right hook there. Fast leg kick lands.
Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. .45 seconds to go here in round one. Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Jones gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Leading with that right punch. 15 seconds. Nice jab by Miocic, split the guard beautifully there. Gets to the single collar tie now.
And now some separation.
Round two next. All right, so that round is in the books. Jones has got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding.
Love the way you're mixing up combinations, just like you drilled in the gym.
All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut becomes a story. We are going to have to watch the placement of this cut. Is the blood going to start to leak into the eye? How is he going to be able to fight through the damage that was dealt on those shots? What a great round by his opponent. But now it's on him to make the adjustment that gives himself a chance.
And it's not just the cut man who has his work cut out for him. We'll see if he can make those adjustments and rally here in this next round. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Beautiful straight punch there by the heavyweight Miocic. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Oh, nice connection there by Jon Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it. Your partner always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around his waist.
Jones' nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Excellent ground and pound here by the heavyweight Miocic. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Oh, right into mount.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Miocic. Put the guard beautifully there. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Lands a big elbow there. Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
You don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent looking lost, this is what you expect. He is that good in this singular skill. You got on 4-ounce gloves. Take this dude down. Don't box him. He's too good at it.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
All right, half guard position.
Oh, more attack. Yup.
Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, side control now.
Nice.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Miocic. Split the guard beautifully there. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, well, the cut man has got his work cut out for him, and I believe we have isolated the shot that caused that critical cut above the eye.
I mean, right above the eye, John. Too many damaging blows. He's got to change something because now every time he gets hit above the eye, the blood will start to leak in his eye, making it almost impossible to fight.
All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
He needs to better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, Jones gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Stipe's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Jones gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
Let's open up that cut more now.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Miocic's eye starting to swell now. So we have passed the midway point in the fight.
Let's work.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Miocic. Split the guard beautifully there. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
There it is. Now he's run him out.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Jones is back to the side control now.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, but down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Swing and a miss by Jones. Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick. Jones's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. I'm not sure how he stayed on.
I mean, when you've been hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Oh, flying knee up top. Jones is really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. Unable to land with that punch.
Oh, nice.
Great body kick there. The biggest system like this sport. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one.
Oh, flying knee. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wide. Oh, he lands a kick to the leg.
Another leg kick lands.
Well, looked like that knee to the body might have landed. Instead, it is blocked by the heavyweight Miocic. Tags him with the uppercut. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. And that's how you defend the double leg, ladies and gentlemen. Landed that left hook. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
And now that's control at the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make you think you're going low, and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Jones's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? All right, so the ref is going to step in here and call on the doctor to look at what is a now mangled nose. This could be the end of the fight.
It could be the end of the fight. There's a lot of blood. The blood's going down into the mouth. I mean, the nose could be broken.
Crowd wants the fight to continue, and it looks as though it will, but maybe stylistically might have to change some things and get aggressive because that cut's not getting any better.
That cut is only going to get worse. Every time you get hit in it, it just gets worse and worse. He's going to have to take some chances, try to end this fight right now.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised. There it is again. Look at it. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, this could be over soon. Jones is cut on his forehead, looking nasty. Looks like a slot machine at this point. The doctor's got to get a look at that. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Side kick. Well, at some point as a fighter defensively, you've got to make an adjustment. His thigh is like purple now.
Yeah, he's getting beat up. I just don't understand how he could have taken so many leg kicks before he started to realize that it was going to put him in danger. He waited too long. Now he's going to find himself in some trouble.
Final seconds of the round. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. 20 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round. Oh, that cut on the forehead is really, really bad at this point in time. PG-13 stuff. If it gets any worse, they might even stop the fight. Might even call in the doctor here. Let's see. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
Ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Nice jab by Jones. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Jones is an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish this takedown at all.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. That was nice.
Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Jones is back in half guard. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Man, isn't it fun to watch?
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
That Kimura looks tight. He's got to crank now, though, John. He's got it in position. Now he's got to go find the finish.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
This is some exhausting work.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedowns is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. If you're gonna go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield.
Oh, just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to watch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up. But I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy.
All right, so at this point, the ringside position would be well within his right to stop the fight as the referee calls for him once again.
We get it. Toughness on full display, but this damage is too much. You got to stop the fight.
Gotta stop the fight. Yes, and the doctor will do just that. I know the fans don't like it, but you gotta tune out that noise if you are the doctor, the referee, and allow him to fight another day. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
All right, so there he is, the Croatian-American Stipe Miocic, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, and a familiar sight to see him get his hand raised there in the octagon.
I mean, he's a phenomenal fighter. Great boxing, great toughness. They talk about Cleveland tough. Stipe Miocic is the definition.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Stoppage by medical, ladies and gentlemen. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. What a bloody match. Both of them were throwing haymakers in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Both men probably will retire. We see you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. We see you more on UFC here on the Fight Channel. See you then. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.